Hey everybody, it's Angela, and today I wanted to share a layout that I did, and I just subscribed to the Nuts About Sketches blog, and that's something that I saw on Mercy Tierra's channel, that she used the Nuts About sketches from time to time, and so I went and checked them out and signed up, and this is the most recent sketch that I got. And I decided I'd go ahead and try it, and it's totally not a style that I would normally use. Normally I don't use all these color blocking and stuff. I like to do like a layered grouping, and so this was different, and that's good. And this big circle isn't something that I would normally do on a traditional scrapbooking layout, so I decided to go ahead and give it a try. And so I followed the sketch pretty closely, and here is my finished layout. And as you can see, it is, there we go, that's a little better. It is pretty close to the actual sketch. And so let me walk you through the supplies that I used. First of all, this is a layout about some pickle making that we did not this summer but last summer, and because we do pickle making pretty much every other year, it takes us, we make a big bunch and then it takes us, you know, a year or so to go through them all. So anyhow, my mom wanted pickles as well, so we decided to just do them all together and make a big assembly line. So they came over to my house, and my husband and I and my mom and dad, we all made pickles, and we do our pickle making out on the back deck, and we get out all the propane burners like you would use to deep fry a turkey. And we set up several of them, so we have the brine going and we have the canner going, and we do all of it outside, you know, because it's get too hot in the house and it's messy, and that way we can just kind of hose down everything when we're done. So it works out really good. And for the background paper and some of the color blocking, I used the Fancy Pants Hopscotch collection, and so I used this orange textured paper for my background, and then I used some of this kind of gingham blue check there, and I used one of these little banners and some of the individual word stickers that come in this kit. And I really like the colors and patterns in this kit. It's a lot like the Everyday Eclectic, real fresh colors and stuff, so it worked out really well for this layout. And so that's what I used for this background paper and this blue gingham-y type paper. These banners are, like I said, off the banner sheet, and these other papers, this dot, the stripe, these two dots, all come from the Recollections, the Mosaic Memories paper pad. I love this stupid thing. First of all, it's got a lot of the trendy colors right now and patterns. It's got some chevrons, it's got some ledger paper, it's got some wood grain paper in here, and as you can see, I'll just kind of go through it. It's got a nice wood grain paper, I like that. It's got the doilies, some of the dots. This is one of the ones I used. And I think it's got 3 sheets of each. There's some ledger. It's got several different ledger papers, some stripes, some grids, more polka dots. There's another doily paper, make a great border. Here's one of the different ledgers. And they're just thin and they're single-sided. So I love to use this along with, you know, my more expensive kits, so that way I can use a lot of this as filler and maybe not cut up a full sheet of my expensive kit. So that's kind of what I did here. Since this was just going to be color blocking, I really didn't need to use a double-sided paper for this, and since the colors went really well, it made great filler, and then I didn't have to cut up but this one sheet, and then I used this full sheet of my hopscotch, so I can get several more layouts from that one collection just by using some of the recollections as filler. And I just got that big paper pad using my coupon at Michael's. So anyhow, that really works well for me. And then I used this striped paper from Recollections to cut the circle, and that was probably the hardest part because I don't have a circle cutter or anything. I have this little circle thing that I got. I think there's supposed to be a cutter that comes with it. It looks like it's an EK Success, but I just got it in a grab bag at a Goodwill. But I used it. It's too small to use this. Usually I use this to draw a circle and then cut it out by hand, but it was a little bit too small. So I used the full outside to draw it, and then I just had to like eyeball the inside of the circle because there was no place out here to draw. So I'm surprised I got it as good as I did, actually. And so that was probably the hardest part of this. And let's see here. For these little canning embellishments, I have a little water bath canner with some fruit and veg by it, and then I have a cucumber that has a blossom and stuff on it, and a hot pepper because we made spicy dills. And I got those from the Scrap Girls home canning embellishment biggie. And so here's the hot pepper here, here's the cucumber, and then here's the water bath canner, and I just printed them on some cardstock and fussy cut them out. And so that's the little embellishments. And for the font, I didn't use the ones that came with the Hopscotch collection because they were just too small. So I went and pulled out. I had gotten a whole bunch of these sassafras ones for like, I don't know, it was really inexpensive. I think they were like 2 for $1 at a scrapbook garage sale. So I have a bunch of different ones, and I just kind of like this pickle color, the olive green color, and it really kind of picked up in this stripe. And so then like I said, I used some of the My Family Fun Perfection and did my journaling over here. And so it was a pretty simple layout. Like I said, cutting the circle was probably the hardest part of the whole thing. And I really like how it turned out, and I wanted to go and put a whole bunch of dimensional embellishments on this, but it was already so busy with all the different patterns and the blocks and the circle, and I didn't really feel it was necessary to add, because, you know, I wanted to put flare badges and, you know, wood veneers and all kinds of stuff, but it just really wasn't needed. So it's a nice flat page. So I think it's good to have a flat page every once in a while. Helps offset all those bulky pages in my scrapbook. So anyhow, I just thought I'd share that with you. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment below. Thanks for watching. Bye.